hello again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. It is finally Friday. Okay. If you are as excited as I am, hit that like button for me, please. We made it. We made it. Hope that everyone can hear and see me clearly. All right. I'll wait for the chat room to fill up. And of course, then we'll do the roll call as well as um, talk about this subject matter. And some of you may be familiar with it. All right. Um, so I think, let me see, we talked about, let me see, let me find the video. I did a video on Pastor Jamal. um, it's been a while, but we pretty much exposed him and his shenanigans. And so, why people are still going to his church, why people are still listening to this guy, I do not have a clue. I definitely would not waste my time or my hard earned money um, attending his church. All right. So, and what I'll do is I will drop the um, that link in the chat so that you can find out a little bit more about him, just in case, because I have a lot of new people here. And so I'll wait for some more people to drop in. Those of you who are here, if you have Facebook, if you have Truth Social, do me one small favor. If you will, um, share this stream out on any form of social media that you have. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, I have found it. Yeah, I'm going to drop that link because everyone may not be aware of this wolf in sheep's clothing. Um, and so I definitely want to um, drop this link so that people who are new to the channel can find out just a little bit more about him. And if you look at who he is aligned with, that pretty much tells you what you need to know, right, folks? Um, okay. So I'm going to drop that channel link. Okay. And like I said, I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. All right. They're coming in now. I think everyone, from looking at everyone in the chat section, pretty much most of you were here, maybe with the exception of Cammie. Okay. Let me do the roll call for the people who have typed their name. All right. I'll go ahead and call your name out. Chubbs, how are you? Cammie's here, of course. Fridge Reaver, Isaiah. Oh, I'm doing great. Hope that everyone is as well. Cammie, if you have Facebook love, please share this stream out. I greatly appreciate it. Cha, where have you been? OMG, Cha is back. And folks, I know, I get it. Life happens. And sometimes people disappear, and, we all go through those times. Fridge Reaver, an unexpected letdown spoiled my weekend, yet sadness and wrath are meaningless when our dear lady host is on. Like is clicked. Thank you, Fridge. Yeah. Fridge, to piggyback off of what you're saying, we all have, things that we're going through. Oh my God, Cha, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what happened to you. But I'm glad you're feeling better. So I've done the roll call. There's some other people that are here. So if you'd like for me to call your name out, hey, just say hello. And I will, because I can't see that you're here if you don't say something or send an emoji. Look at this subject matter, folks. Pastor Jamal Bryant talks target fast. Now, by fast, he means the same as a boycott. We know, I did a video after Trump was elected. Okay, Target, Walmart, John Deere, Harley Davidson, several businesses said, hey, we're scratching the DEI program. So Pastor Jamal Bryant, I don't need, and I'm sorry, he shouldn't even be allowed to be called a pastor. You need to check out, if you don't know anything about him, definitely check out the video that I did on him. Uh, he is no pastor in my eyes, in my opinion. Isaiah, school was open today, love. Okay. So I wanted to share this with you because he's sort of spearheading this, and he's telling Black Americans, since, all of these companies are getting rid of DEI, he's telling Black Americans to stop purchasing items from these businesses, which I think is definitely wrong. Places like Walmart and Target, they hire many Black Americans, and I'm going to give you the statistics. They're losing millions and billions of dollars. And I think today was Blackout Friday. They told Black Americans don't shop anywhere. So I don't know if that's been successful. I'll keep checking on that and then let you know. Chubbs, Roland Martin looks so happy in that pic. No, he looks like a bald-headed freak. Yeah, he has to continue to stir the pot. Yes. Dorian, I did some research and said that DEI didn't benefit Black people and benefited white women more than Blacks. Dorian, that's correct. But a lot of people, as soon as you say affirmative action, as soon as you say DEI, people assume that it's primarily Black Americans. But if you check the just statistically speaking, you're absolutely right. If you do your research, white women actually benefited more. But again, they have to stir this pot. What did I tell you? We've been talking about this. They are trying their best to get Black Americans out in the street. They're trying to keep you emotional. They're trying to keep you upset. They're still angry that they lost the White House, and they lost the House, and they lost the Senate. And so they're going to do everything in their power to try and throw a wrench in any of the plans of the current administration. And again, they are trying to get Black people emotional. They're trying to get them in the streets. But I don't know, so far as the protesting is concerned, they're not. But they are participating in this boycott, even though Pastor Bryant called it a fast. And that's a religious term, okay, where you withhold. So like if you, like me, I love I love brownies. So if I went on a fast because I wanted God to give me something, maybe I would stop eating brownies. I don't know, for 2 months or something like that. It just depends on what the parameters of the fast are. And I find this to be childish and stupid. Dorian, they're hurting the very people that they claim they are helping. Walmart, Target, they hire a lot of Black Americans. This is what I just don't get. But again, they have to stir that pot. So let me get this video going and I will keep up. Dorian, if you have Facebook, love, please share this out. I appreciate that, dear. Cha-Cha, you as well, love. All right, here we go. I'm going to start. You know me, I'm going to start and stop. And I'll give you, my opinion and my review. All right, here we go.
All right, folks, we've had conversations talking about the focus on Target. Earlier you saw me with the show, The Target Stock Price. That effort was launched by Nina Turner's organization that commenced on February 1st. Ever since then, you've seen the actions take place all across the country. You've even seen some folks going to Target, filling their baskets up with groceries, and then going to the counter and literally saying, oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to buy these items because y'all are not supporting.
Okay, so let me stop. In the last video that I did talking about these companies nixing their DEI programs. Remember, I told you people, and I even showed a clip in the video I did of this Black preacher. He went in Target, and I forgot how many shopping carts worth of materials he had. It was into the thousands of dollars. And then the cashier rang it up, And then he said, "Oh, I can't. I'm not going to pay for this because you got rid of your DEI program." So this is what they're doing. McDonald, yeah, Dorian, they're targeting McDonald's as well. And I told you, I remember even when I was younger, McDonald's has done a lot for the Black community. I mean, so far as scholarships, and I mean, so far as programs to promote Blacks in, to management positions. And so this is what they're just going to wind up hurting Black Americans. Cami, on the real, DEI was created to let the rainbows in, especially them transforming. Right. And so a lot of things that they say, people automatically assume that's for Black. A lot of this is for the LGBT community as well. So, but people just, they have things set in their mind, and oh well. Isaiah, I hope you had a good day in school. Oh yeah, I did. Isaiah, love you too as well. So this 40-day Target fast is supposed to begin on March 5th and end on April 14th. But again, Black Americans have already started the boycott. But Pastor Bryant's calling it a 40-day Target fast. Okay, so I wanted to explain that so people don't get confused. Here we go.
DEI. And we talk about DEI, it's not just, folks, it's not just, again, as some people rightfully say, oh, these DEI positions largely held by somebody white. It's really about the infrastructure, supply diversity, contracts, things along those lines. And so Pastor Jamal Bryant announced earlier this month an initiative called Target Fast. And he's going to explain what this is. But a lot of people are always talking about, well, what are the demands? Well, they're very clear. If you go to targetfast.org, this is what you'll see. The 4 demands of Target. Honor the $2 billion.
And I'm going to pull that up and share that with you. These are their demands. But I'm going to pause that to give you time to read that. And type your thoughts, your concerns in the comment section, and I'll read it as well. Power concedes nothing without a demand. These are the 4 demands of Target. Honor the $2 billion pledge to the Black business community through product, services, and Black media buys. Deposit $250 million amongst any of our 23 Black banks. Completely restoring the franchise commitment to DEI. Pipeline community centers at 10 HBCUs to teach retail business at entry level. So these are the demands. All right. And then I'll move on.
$1 pledge to the Black business community through products, services, and Black media buys. Deposit $250 million amongst any of our 23 Black banks. Completely restoring the franchise commitment to DEI, and create a pipeline community center at 10 HBCUs to teach retail business at every level. So let me walk you through this here. So again, when Target announced that they were doing, this was a few years ago when we in the Black owned Media Alliance, we began to challenge them. Target announced they were going to spend by December 2025, $2 billion annually with Black owned businesses. Okay. Then they also were rolling out a program to really add Black owned products to their stores. So if you actually go to, I'm going to show you in a second. If you go to target.com, they may still have it up because they had a button on their site for Black History Month. We got Jamal Bryant back. So Jamal, can you now hear me?
I'll get rid of the commercial. And again, folks, let's not forget his shenanigans. And I don't know if I think he's remarried. I'll go over his history. I'll play some of the clips from the prior video. Hit the like button for me, please, folks.
I can hear you, sir.
Okay, there we go. There we go. See, Alpha's always teaching, always teaching. This right here is Target's website. So
you heard what he said, alphas. Remember the Divine Nine? They're both alphas, okay? The fraternity. Remember, the gatekeepers to keep Black Americans poor and dependent. Don't forget that. They're always bragging about that. How you doing, Beverly? Everyone, please hit the like button. Share this out on your various forms of social media. Cammie says, this sounds like one of them Al Sharpton shakedown tactics. Yes, Cammie. Talk about using race to extort money from these companies. Cammie, yes. And obviously it's working because Target is backtracking, and Target apologized because they've lost millions of dollars, and they apologized, and so supposedly they're bringing it back. So it's a shakedown. Here we go.
This is their Black History Month section. So you see down here where they have all of this. They have a button down here called Shop All Black Owned or Founded Brands. So when you click that, there are 1,135 results. Now, last month there were more than that. You've had some Black-owned brands that will actually pull their products from Target stores. Jamal, you had a brother at your church a couple of weeks ago who was in more than 1,000 Target stores. It's a clothing brand, and he pulled his product to honor this boycott effort, correct?
That's correct. Black Men Smile.
And so, so the goal is to get 100,000 people to sign up for Target Fast. That begins, is it March 5th?
Yes, sir. Next Wednesday, we're up now rolling to 70,000.
So 70,000 people have signed up. Your goal is to get 100,000 by next Wednesday, March 5th. So you got 30,000 to go.
That's correct.
Walk folks through the thought process of how you decided to not call it a boycott, but to call it a Target Fast. Explain.
Because my call, Roland, was directly to the Black church. I wanted the Black church to have skin in the game. In the emergence of Black Lives Matter, this is the very first civil rights movement where the Black church is not on the front line and a faith leader is not the drum major. And so I'm mindful that other boycotts are moving forward, but I wanted the Black church to say that our head is not in the sand, but that we're aware and we're lifting our prophetic voice. Lent is the holy season for Christians that goes from Ash Wednesday to Easter, so that while we're withdrawing our funds from Target, we're also focused in prayer to take the spirit of the Montgomery bus boycott, who every night for over a year went back to the church at night to get their spiritual grounding.
But I was explaining this earlier, and I showed this book here, the Montgomery bus boycott and the women who started, the memoir of Joe.
I have to pause this. Ricky Clover, you just dropped into the chat. I think you're new here. Ricky, I have been saying that the people that you say you're helping, I have to pin Ricky's comment. I have to pin it. This month-long boycott of Target nationwide will hurt Black Target employees. Okay, hold on. Let me see. It disappeared. Where is it? Managers and here it is. Okay. I can't see the rest of it, Ricky. Let me see. There it is. Supervisors, Black business owners who do business with Target. Ricky, that's what I've said. So, like you said that, and then Cammie said this is basically a shakedown. And folks, don't get it twisted. We know all this is happening because they're angry because the Curry Queen did not win. Skamala. That's all this is about. And they're going to try and cause as much trouble as they can. How you doing, Baldwin Birds? They use MLK's name, and this is, yeah, he would be embarrassed, Doran. You know exactly. How you doing, Charles? Trish, how you doing? All right, they're coming on in now. So think about that, folks. This is supposed to be helping Black Americans. You're hurting Black Americans doing this. This is ridiculous.
And Gibson Robinson, she was the one who crafted this, who crafted the boycott. And as I said, it was a one-day boycott. After that first day, they extended it 5 more days, and then they said we're going to continue it in perpetuity until we get what we want. And so you were very specific in saying we're going to do this from Lent to Easter.
Yes.
Explain that as well.
Yes, because Target is publicly traded, we're able to use 40 days to see what is the spending impact. Somewhere in the
Yeah, you know, he's into that prosperity preaching too. Look at those rings on his fingers. Don't get me started on this guy, this crook.
orbit, I learned right on the Roland Martin Unfiltered show, Black people spend around $12 million a day. So if we're able to track over those 40 days to see where it has already gone down, the stock has dropped by $11 a share. They're losing millions of dollars. And those of you who missed it, stockholders are now suing Target. So we're able to take tangible data and say, with these 100,000 people whose emails we can point to and show them where's the price point, take it to the stockholders of Target and the board and say, now let's talk, now let's negotiate, because we're operating from a position of strength.
And if you go through that piece, and then after Easter, there's a second phase if you decide to continue that, correct?
Yes. So 40 days is our initial rollout. It is not the end of the journey. It is really for us to have a benchmark to see where we are and how we proceed. The stockholders meeting is on June the 8th. And
let me read. Trish knows about this crook. He's the worst pastor ever. He sleeps with members in his congregation and gets them pregnant. He has about 4 baby mamas. Trish. Yes, Trish. I did a video on this guy, and he has a church full of thousands of people. Who would listen to this crook, this charlatan? Give me a break. Oh, Trish. Those of you who are here, let me drop the link. I did a video on this crook months ago. He was walking around with Queen Skamala, the lady in their church, who was saying, what about the unaliving of children? Honey, they whisked her out of there. They would not allow anyone to say anything bad about Skamala. How you doing, Rich? Yeah, he sounds like Sharpton. Trish, he is a false prophet. Dorian, Pharisee, yes. Dorian, all this because they didn't hire a Black person, which is stupid. Yes. Hire me for my merit. I don't need you to hire me for my color if I can't do the job. And like I said, he needs to be exposed. And yes, I know I may not be one of the larger YouTubers, but the more of you who share this content, expose these people. They are leading sheep to the slaughter. Oh my God.
Minneapolis, June the 5th, in Minneapolis. And so we're prepared that we'll go there if it extends that long. But the way all the reports are coming back, that Target is underperforming, I don't think they'll be able to sustain until that board meeting.
And the thing that and you know this because I'm always saying this in our chats and everything else, is that we have to study Operation Breadbasket and how they did it and what they did, and understand that it must be properly organized and mobilized. People call for boycotts, but if it ain't organized and mobilized, it's absolutely going to fail. So by having a very specific organization and mobilization, and again, as I said, Nina Turner and her group started on February 1st. This is another piece of it.
So initially they started boycotting February 1st, and then so then he's going to do his 40-day Target fast. So they're different starting and ending points. So, but it's all together. It's like I think someone said earlier in the chat, they're trying to bankrupt Target, I think. So here we go.
Not tied directly to it, but it adds to it. And so, as I said, as I showed earlier, if all of a sudden here we are, and then we come back here, and let's say at the end of after Easter, and if we come back and all of a sudden I'm able to click this 1 month right here, and all of a sudden I see that Target stock goes from today $125.77.
And you see right here, their stock is dropping. Okay, so keep your eye on that. Okay, and then don't go anywhere. I'm going to share with you some information about the money they've lost in millions of dollars. Okay. How you doing now, Robert?
And it goes month. It's right here. Target stock is down 8.79% or $12.12 in the past month. That's critically important. If that thing drops to 120, 115, 110, they are losing market cap. They're losing billions of dollars. And that's what people have to understand. But if it's not organized and mobilized, it will absolutely fail.
Oh, hi. I'm
Okay,
Eric.
let me get rid of this commercial. What are your thoughts on what we have talked about thus far? And I'm glad some of you already know about this con man. Here we go.
Yeah, this is the information age, and knowledge is power. When we're able to roll out tangibly what is the data, men lie, women lie, numbers never lie. And so when we're able to roll that out, I think that we're able to have a greater impact, and it changes our position. We're not asking Target to do us a favor. We're asking Target to be a partner because we're longstanding in the community. We always banter about that we have $2 trillion worth of spending power. Now let's lean on it and show where our real strength is, not just as consumers, but conscientious consumers.
Before I go to the next topic, I want to go to each one of my panelists for questions specifically about this. So let me start with Julianne. Julianne, what's your question for Jamal Bryant?
Hey, Jamal, good to see you. Appreciate you. And I know your parents are very proud of you.
I hope so.
You have.
I hope you can look in the back. Can you see where behind this lady it says Sarah? She's okay. She's part of that. What have we been saying about the Divine Nine? She's in, looks like Delta Sigma Theta. All right. A black sorority. All right. Do I need to say anything else? Right. Trish said Target will be fine. Wait until we get the $5,000 checks. This stock will be going back up. Yes, Trish. Yes. So again, I did a video on the Divine Nine. These are the gatekeepers, people. They have their money. They want to keep you from getting yours. These are the gatekeepers.
Laid this out with Target. What's next? Is it going to be continuing with Target or finding another predatory capitalist that we also need to boycott?
Yeah, I think that Target is the first, as our other dear panelists shared about the shift of mindsets of generation. Don't forget that the large bulk of this generation was born under Obama. And so I think it's very important that we just shoot at, no pun intended, one target at a time. As I keep saying, Target is the first, it is not the last, and it will not be the only. But this generation needs to see a win. And so I think if we hone in on Target and then from there, whether we go to Walmart or Amazon, but I want the generation to be able to find its wings and its legs and say, we did it here, now let's move on to the next one. But I want to do it one at a time.
And I think the other reason why you do it one at a time is because you have to learn.
Okay, I have to stop it again. I'm sorry to keep stopping, but you guys have some excellent, excellent points. And every time I see an excellent point, I have to stop and read it. Baphomet's Puppet, thank you. And I've said this in several videos. I think you're new here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You're right in step with how we feel. How many Black children killed each other in the last 24 hours? You're not so worried about that. Why? Thank you. You're spending all of this time and energy. Why don't you go to some of these impoverished communities and make them better? No, you're trying to shake down, right, large American corporations that hire many Black Americans. Make it make sense. Robert, I seen Danny C's show calling out Jamal. Yes, Danny C knows. She feels the same way we do. How you doing, Laurie? Jeffrey, how you doing? This is bad as Lowe's Home Improvement CEO telling its customers, if you're not Black, you don't shop here. Yeah, it's crazy. Hit the like button. Dorian, Baphomet's Puppet, Robert, share this on your Facebook page, please, dear. Laurie, you as well. Charles Brewer. Okay, what is a boycott going to do for my community? Right. So, but did you hear what he said? He said this generation needs a win. So this is what the Democrats are all about. What? Symbolism. I just dropped another truth bomb. Remember that song in The Wiz where Michael Jackson says you can't win and the world has gotten no shame? Dorian, you got it. You got it. Yes, Robert, I did a show or two on him. Yeah, share this on Facebook for me, Rob and Dorian and Charles. Thank you. Here we go.
Best practices. 2, you don't have to always hit 10. You can hit 1 and the other 9 are going to see and say, I am not trying to have that smoke come my way.
Yeah, that's what McDonald's is feeling from the pullback of the Latino community, even in this moment. And so all of them are huddling, trying to figure out how do we resist the wind so it doesn't turn into a whirlwind. The old quote is, we're not outnumbered, we're out-organized. And so I think if we organize in this era, then this administration and these corporate factions will be mindful that these Black people aren't just coming up with hashtags, but they're really mobilizing to make an impact.
Derek?
Dr. Bryant, always good seeing you, sir. My question is around mobilization and organization. And you certainly don't have to share your strategy on here, but it just seems like the more that we do in terms of mobilizing and through that organization, through Black churches, through the Divine Nine, through NAACP, urban.
Okay, you everyone heard what he said. NAACP, Urban League, Divine Nine. Hey, all of these, Congressional Black Caucus, these are all the Democratic shields, the gatekeepers, people. They're all working in unison. And they're going to do everything that they can to try and make Trump's presidency a failure. Thank you, Dorian. Robert, the heck with them. I'm still going to Walmart and Target. Yes, Robert. And Baphomet's puppet. There's a lot of over here at the shiny thing. Look over here at the shiny thing. Don't look at your shoes in the pile of crap you're standing in. Baphomet's puppet gets it. Yes. Roly poly, you need to shut up because you're not even a foundational Black American. Your family are Haitian immigrants. Yes, tell it. Tell it. Chubbs, that so-called preacher probably sitting in $1 million home talking to the other rich guy, Roland Martin, when people are suffering on the streets. They don't even walk through. Thank you, Chubbs. And again, okay, we're all on the same page. All right.
League, are you also having conversation with those organizations as well?
I am, particularly around the Black denominations. Again, I really wanted the church to take the lead in the forefront. A super bad sister, whose name now escapes me, from Harvard University, said that the revolution is a 3% rule. You don't need everybody to do it, but if 3% of the population get a made-up mind, they'll change policy, they'll change culture, and they'll change society. Let's not forget in our fantasy island memory of Dr. King, that the reality is most of Black America wasn't supporting Dr. King at the time of his assassination. The Baptist convention split. So we don't need everybody to do it. We need really just a small faction who will stand steadfast in order to make the impact.
John Quell?
I know that previously, and greetings, Dr. Bryant, Pastor Dr. Bryant. I know that one of the Black businesses was able to pull their business or their distribution at Target. Do we know anything about any of the other Black businesses that may solely be distributed by Target or?
Yeah, and so Target, has, they have many Black businesses, that they sell their items in their stores. So, you're hurting the very people that you say or claim you're trying to help. Cammie, how about Black Americans that are sleeping on the streets and some of them are dope fiends? Why are you not working on programs to get them homes and rehabilitated? That's what pastors are supposed to do, Cammie. You're exactly right. He's out here trying to gain more notoriety. Dorian, are you kidding me? MLK would be embarrassed looking at you, Pastor. Yes, Dorian. Katrinka, how are you? Good evening, good people. Jeffrey said, hello, Chubbs. Yeah, okay. What happened to Blackson? Okay, here we go.
Or anything in relation to them and kind of where they stand on these issues.
Thank you so very much. What I neglected to share is we've partnered with the Black Chamber of Commerce. So when people register at targetfast.org, within the hour, I email them a Black business directory of 300,000 Black businesses around the country. We send an invitation to all of the vendors who are in Target to know that if they come and be a part of this, they'll be prominently placed on the page. We don't in any way want to hamper or damage these Black businesses or Black families, but we believe that they can make that same level of impact if they do it digitally and do it online. So we've sent out that invitation. I'll have to ask Brother Ron Busby where we are on those numbers, but I do know that we've set up a platform so that they'll be able to thrive if they're prepared to make the sacrifice.
Let's move on to the next thing. Last week, Trump threw a joke of a Black History Month reception at the White House, even though the other federal agencies can't do any commemorations. And as a result, some of his Black MAGA minions had a video. I mean, they had a sign held up with your face on it.
And just so you know, since he's all this help, all the things he claims he's trying to do for Black Americans, all of the Black MAGA supporters, he called, just so you know, he called them all kinds of bad words, and Coons was one of them. Yeah, the great Pastor Bryant. Okay.
You see some of these folk here, and they roll that video of that one of those minions posted where they were waving the sign with your face on.
All right, let me get rid of this commercial. James, how are you? Is that a troll doll or Gary Coleman? Okay.
The White House. Oh yeah. And hey, everybody here, Cash Patel has been confirmed as an FBI director. Who's ready for some heads to roll? Let's go. Cash, I know you got the receipts. Hold them mother suckers accountable. Joe Elderly. Yeah, that's right. Jamal. Yeah, that's right.
So they did that, and you responded very clearly yesterday from the pulpit.
Now listen to this from the great pastor. This is really what I wanted you guys to hear. And listen at how he spoke of the Black MAGA supporters at the White House.
Y'all been praying for me all week. You've been nervous all week, but I ain't afraid of the spooks that sat at the door.
For those that don't know, the spook that sat at the door, if you're familiar with that movie, type it in the comment section. That was a movie that came out, I think, early 70s. And this guy was a Black man was trying to get in with the FBI. It just has a lot of visceral meanings for Black people. So, okay, Cammie knows about it. So that's what he is referencing. Yeah, he did right there. He does look like prime time. You're right, Dorian. So listen to how what he calls these people. Listen.
These runaway slaves hiding in the White House gonna throw my picture up thinking that I'm gonna be afraid. If you got real courage, don't show my picture. Show the picture of the one that fired the Black Joint Chief of Staff from the military. If you're going to show a picture of the CEO of Target, Walmart, McDonald's, and Amazon that does not recognize black dollars or black business. If you're going to put up a picture of the state legislators in Florida that are banning black books. If you're going to put up the picture of the one who is stealing classified information from the IRS and Social Security. If you're going to put up a picture of those that don't want your mama to pay $35 for insulin and your child to pay $35 for inhaler. If you're going to put up a picture of those that are jailing children and separating families. I ain't ever scared. In case you forgot, I'm from the west side of Baltimore. If you got a problem, pull up on me. Stokely Carmichael said, our fathers had to run, but my generation is out of breath. We ain't running no more. Yea, though I walk. And after being on the run for 26 years from Saul and Philistines, David said, my running days are over.
Now he's mixing in a little bit of the Bible. Chubbs, preacher, leave McDonald's alone. That's Big Mac territory. Yeah, Cammy. Joey Bryant, why don't you show a picture of your side piece and your baby born out? Yeah, Cammy, you were here when I did that video when he cheated on his wife and all these children. Yeah. Baphomet's puppet, blah, 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 blah. I'm glad I've got to this level with these people because that's all I hear from them. That's it. Yes, Charles. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. All of us on here can see right through this charade. He is a joke.
We don't have to run anymore. You only run when you're scared. But you walk when you got confidence. That greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Would you look at your neighbor and tell him, I ain't running nowhere. Be like a tree. Be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding, knowing that your labor is not in vain. I'm not going to run when nobody is chasing me, but I'm going to walk like a smooth operator. I got to walk because I understand that no weapon formed against me shall be able to prosper. All these other churches might not say nothing, but at 6400 Woodrow, we right outside of Decatur where it's greater. You got to understand that there is more for us than there are against us. Look at your neighbor and say, as long as we stick together, we ain't gotta run. Harriet Tubman said, whenever I tried to make our people be free, there were a few Negroes that tried to go backwards and tried to risk our freedom. I feel bad for them coons in the White House who are in there tap dancing for massa, wearing bow ties, shinning and grinding, laughing like nothing is funny. Get out of there, Negro, and stand with your people so that you understand that God is on our side.
Okay, yeah. DJ, how you doing, DJ, in midnight? Yes, Trish. DJ said he can't breathe. Trish, he does sound like a demon. Now, again, everything that we talk about on this channel, what did this identity politics? He talking about the black general that was fired, head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Trump fired black and white people. The way he's talking, it's like he just went through there and fired all black people. Okay. And then if you look at, he didn't tell you all the things that this guy supported. All right. It just wasn't going to work. Robert, instead, Jamal Bryant them at the White House. He needs to make up for his actions. Yes, pimp talk. Katrinka, that's all it is. Exactly. That pimp talk. And so those people need to run out of that church. Trish, yes. What was he talking? So everything is identity politics, and you need to, you Coons need to get out of the White House and come stand with your people. I'm not going and standing with anyone that's wrong. So no, ma'am, no, sir. Cammie, isn't it good to be a runaway slave? That means you're escaping oppression. Make it make sense, Cammie. Yes, Cammie, and we've talked about this. Any Black people who will not, adhere to the democratic way of life, and live on that democratic plantation, where you're called coons, you're called everything but something nice. Butterfly Nest, how are you doing, love? Our people are so far away from God. DJ, he's a sheep, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Thank you, Trish. I wouldn't follow that man across the street. And those of you who are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. The link I just dropped, I did a whole video on Mr. Bryant. I feel weird calling him a pastor. And look at all these people in here listening to him, leading people astray. Oh my God. James, Reverend MC Racist. Yes, James. And those of you who are just coming in, I told you, when Kamala went to visit him in his church, everyone, now Kamala is in the AKA sorority. Their colors are pink and green. What colors did most of the women have on? These are the Black elites. They have their money, right? And you're fine as long as you don't say anything wrong. There was just a lady asking a question. They whisked her out of there quickly. So you're not allowed to say anything. Just like Fonnie Willis, she got up there and lied, perjured herself in court. Another large denomination, another large church in Atlanta brought her in, had her in the pulpit up there, gave her some type of award, and we're going to support our sister. Why don't you say talk about what she did wrong? He's political pimping. Yeah, politic. But yeah, that's what he's doing. Robert, put those illegals in Jamal Bryant's and Roland Martin's houses and neighborhood. Robert, they won't have that. They want us to deal with it. They're not going to deal with it. James, bathtub collards and pass the collection, please. James. Hilarious. I love it. Yeah. And that's why, and I know since the election's over, we don't have, quite as many people, come through. That's fine. I am still determined. I will still come on and share pertinent information with you, because I cannot stand the gaslighting. And I have something else to share with you as well. It's just not right. Now, Target is losing money. Let me share this with you. I watched another video. All right. And so a lot of people are serious about this because they're listening to idiots like Pastor Jamal Bryant. Okay. So I started watching this video, and they're talking about all the money that Target's losing, and Target's backtracking now. They're apologizing. So again, we know, call it what it is. Someone called it earlier. This is a shakedown. And then they're going to move on to the next business. So again, you need to be going into these impoverished Black communities since you want to help your people. So it's all a joke. That's all it is. It's all semantics. It's all a show to keep your name in the news. It's a joke. That's all it is. So let me share this with you.
Hey, Target, got a quick question for you. Can you explain to us why your apology wasn't as loud as your disrespect? No, yeah, we didn't think so. Like, you really thought that you could disrespect an entire group of people and think that we wasn't gonna make you stand 10 toes down in that? And then when those stocks started dropping and y'all started losing money, y'all started to realize that the niggers actually are standing on business. Y'all really sat in that boardroom and said, this will blow over in a little while. And now y'all realizing that this shit is blowing through y'all profits and y'all scrambling to try to figure out. But either way, Target, we not coming back, baby. Y'all blew it. And I know there are a lot of Black-owned brands that y'all sell in Target, but you weren't doing it because you wanted to. You were doing it because you had to. And now that your mask has come off and you've revealed your white hood, we have let y'all know that we will not spend our money with you all. I would rather go to the websites of those business owners and give my dollar directly to them. I just got one thing to say to you.
See, now, you done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
Hello, guys, and welcome to the Joy Reports. In this video,
all right, and so DEI has nothing to do with Black people. We are not smart at all. DJ, we said that before you got here, love. Charles, you didn't finish your question, love. So Target is now the KKK. Yes, again, these Black women listening to these Black shills, and they're being misled. And again, ultimately, type in the comment section, who will suffer? Yes, Target is losing millions of dollars. So when you start losing money, you start laying people off. So how is this helping your people? Baldwin-Bird said, oh, so Target is the devil now. According to them, yeah, that they're listening to these Black Democratic shills, you know, and it's ridiculous. Here we go.
with my commentary.
So Target apologized. And now they're starting their DEI again. And this is what I mean. My Black people, stand up, bitch. Stand up. Because they're apologizing. They don't want no lawsuits. They don't want no smoke. They don't want no ping, 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 ping. They don't want none of that. Target is apologizing. And they're bringing back their DEI. And I just want to say, on this Black History Month, fucks with y'all.
So you see, again, it's about identity politics. Black, 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 everything is blackity black, black, everything is Black, right? Dorian said, this is not Black progress, this is Black regression. And that's a truth bomb. Katrinka, no, DEI is not about Black American people. Their brains are so twisted because they're listening to Roland Martin. They listen to people like Pastor Jamal Bryant, who's supposed to be in church preaching from the Bible. He's up here preaching on political topics, right? And getting political, getting fast going, trying to shake down American corporations. Chubbs, this lady doesn't understand. You put a business that hires thousands of people out of business. You're hurting the people who are trying to make a living. Chubbs, that's what we've been saying. Chubbs, you were here when I did the first initial video when we heard that all these companies and businesses were getting rid of DEI. We said that the LGBT community benefits from DEI as well, and they do. All right, here we go.
I fucks with my people. You know how much I love my Target? And I said, fuck around and find out I'm not buying nothing because of my peoples. If y'all say we boycotting, bitch, we boycotting. Target apologized.
So Target apologized. Good for them. I'm not going back to Target. When they show you who they are, believe them.
So again, they're caving to your demands, to some of your demands. I don't know if they're going to all. And then some of them are still saying they're not going back. What do you think is going to happen if Target continues to lose millions of dollars?
First time. I like shopping at Target as well, too. I'm not going back.
Well, that didn't take long for Target to change their minds about these DEI practices. They got lawsuits and everything. So they did a switcheroo really quickly. Target just left it. They not listening to Donald Trump. Why? Because they're losing millions of dollars. Their people don't like it. And now their own investors and stockholders are suing them. I guess Target learned a very valuable lesson. The will of the people is the will of the people. Now DEI is back with Target. Hiring practices are back. Everything is. It's affirmative action at Target. When you start losing millions of dollars, you got to change your tune. So what do you think about it? Target said, bye-bye, Donald Trump. Bye-bye, Trump administration. We got to put DEI back in. We're getting sued. We're losing millions of dollars, and it's not good for business. Target made a business decision, and they made a wise one, because without the people, Target will never sell anything. Goodbye, Trump. Hello, DEI and Target. We are back in business.
Hey, guys. I just dropped in to say that I am so proud of my Black people. You guys, I am just in awe right now. You guys are knocking it completely out the ballpark. And evidence of that, guess who just came up with an apology? Guess who just came out with an apology and saying that they're re-evaluating their stance on DEI? Guess who? You remember the ones who didn't think they need us? When Target jumped on the bandwagon and stated that they were rolling back all their DEIs and all this and all that and yada, yada, yada. Well, guess who's coming back around our way? Yeah. Target has officially put out an apology and said that they were reevaluating their stance on DEI. And who do you think made them have that reevaluation moment? Who do you think inspired that maybe we need to rethink this moment? That's right. It was you guys. By staying away from Target, by standing your ground, and by not listening to the naysayers saying, y'all can't make a difference y'all can't hurt Target. You can't hurt Walmart. You wasting your time. I'm so glad. I am so glad you guys did not buy into that. Because your 1.7 trillion spending dollars into the economy says different. And it says so much different that Walmart is backtracking now. It's too late, though. I mean, once you show me who you are, what's the point? It's the fact that you did not think that your bottom line would be hit so fierce and so fast that you thought you could jump on this train with everybody else and come out on top. Didn't happen that way, though. Black people, I want you to continue to do what you're doing. And as they get more and more outrageous, as they get more and more bold, we can get more and more bold as well. We can stand 20 toes down. Okay? We don't have to book. Think about it. What are these companies actually doing for our bottom line? Nothing. How are they enhancing our quality of life? I don't think they are. So if they don't have this huge impact on our lives, why are we allowing them to tell us what we do and do not deserve, where we should and should not be represented? We and our dollars don't matter. We don't have to leave that in their hand. We have that power. And you guys showed it to them. And I am so proud of you. Black people, I have never been prouder to be Black. Because everyone says we can't stick together. We don't do this. We don't do that. But as a matter of fact, it looks like we're sticking together enough to make a difference. We're sticking together enough to make that bottom line look a little different. Right? You continue to do what you're doing. Until they come to their senses, let's lose our minds. But you guys are out there doing the damn thing. And that's what I'm talking about, my peeps. Never believe that you can't make a difference. Don't believe that. That's a lie. You can make a difference. You are making a difference. And we will continue to make a difference. Just as Target. Who's next? We'll see. Oh, and don't forget, February 28th, we don't spend a coin nowhere. So on the 27th, I want you to go get your gas, your groceries, necessities, whatever you need to run into. Do all that before the 28th. Because if Target saw it this quickly, imagine how everyone else is going to see it. If we stand up together on the 28th at the same time, in the same hours, and keep our black dollars in our pockets. We have to let them see the impact that it would have, the detrimental impact that it would have to their bottom line. And because they're only driven by their bottom line, let's get that bottom line. We want their attention, take over the bottom line. Target sees we taking over it. And now they're apologizing. And they want to rethink all you want to, boo-boo. I ain't coming back. Once you show your ass, you leave me no choice but to show mine. So I can drive by Target every single day from here on out. Won't bother me, won't face me. On the 28th, I won't have to spend one red dime. I'm bringing my lunch in that day. My gas will already be bought. Anything I need to get from the store, if I don't have it by the 28th, I can wait till the 29th. I want to see what this impact is going to be like. More importantly, I want them to see it. So I'm 10 toes down with this 28 blackout, economy blackout. I'm with it. I'm so with it. And I hope you guys are with it too. Just like we showed Target, we can show everybody else. We need to be played with. We do have something they need. And when you have something they need, you can get what you want. We're not asking for anything anybody else is not getting. Just equal rights, fair treatment, and respect. If you can't give us that, you can't have our dollars. And you guys are proving that.
Well,
so what are your thoughts? Let me see if I can catch up with these comments. Trish, we never needed DEI nor affirmative action to build a Black Wall Street or any other community that we had flourishing. Facts, Trish. Now they did say Walmart is also rethinking if they're going to bring it back as well. James said, get a smaller wig, lady. Fun fact. James, just the ones complaining about DEI. Target said, okay to DEI, but no more food stamps. James, they're never going to say no to food stamps. That's from the government. They will take those all day long from anyone. Should have did on the low. Cammie, what are you saying? Target should have done it without saying anything? I think that's I think that's what you're saying. Wherever there was fire, there's always going to be a whiff of smoke, and sometimes smoke can rekindle a flame. Okay. Even when your hero Obama was in office, it didn't get any better for Black people. No, it did not. Why are they just picking on Walmart and Target? What about the other stores? Butterfly, the only thing I can think is that of all the other, okay, so there was Harley Davidson, and of course, you know, they're including McDonald's in there, but the other, and John Deere, but I guess they're choosing the places where a lot of people, I guess sheer numbers is what they're looking at, trying to have the largest effect. That was my thought process. Katrinka, you either discriminate or you don't as a company, and that's facts. Target, Walmart, and others don't have to care about Black people. No, they just have to have a product that you need. And like I said, they already hire a lot of Black Americans, and you're going to ruin that. And you know, because if their bottom line keeps decreasing, they're going to have to lay people off. So, Katrinka, you can't legislate the heart of a man. That's from Dr. King. I remember that. Yes, ma'am. Girl, you need to go to Target and buy more glue for that wig. Cammie, I can't with Cammie. I cannot. Oh my God. Woo, Cammie. Cammie's a mess. I love it. Chubb says, I don't understand why companies had to give money to one race when everyone sometimes need help, no matter what the color is. Chubbs, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. This is a shakedown. We know what it is, Chubbs. You know, just like I do. Oh my God, Cammie, that is hilarious. To get more glue. Dorian, where are you going to get your gas at? Right. James, February 28th is the only day I will go to Target. This was blackout. I'm going to pull it up and see what happened, and so I can share that to you, and then we'll get off. Butterfly said most people didn't get paid today. Yeah, Butterfly, I'll be doing research to see if it was a success or not. Dorian, this right here is a complete waste of time, and I really hate people who disrespect time. Yeah. Just got back from Target. Ruby said, just got back from Target, no crowds. Loved it. Ruby! Ruby went shopping. She was glad there wasn't a crowd. So Ruby's not following their blackout day. Good for you, Ruby. Oh my God. They held up the pictures of him because they got tired of his garbage. Facts, Robert. That's not true. Who is this? Trish. Okay, I'm not sure who Trish is talking to. Respect is earned. People judge me based on my talent. That's right. Camby, I can't with you. Thank you, Butterfly, for sharing the fair use copyright disclaimer, love. Boss Chick, how are you? Hit the like button. What are your thoughts on this? Boss Chick. Ruby, what is a one-day boy? Oh, Ruby, they started the boycott February 1st, but then the preacher down there in your part of the world, Pastor Jamal Bryant, is starting a 40-day Target fast. I think it's from what, Lent to Resurrection Sunday or something like that. Anyway, it's 40 days. And so tell us what your thoughts are, Ruby. I've already shared that video. He went on Roland Martin's talking about that crap. And also, Ruby, he called black MAGA supporters up in the White House, told them Negroes to get off the plantation or something, and called them coons and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So let me see if I can get that pulled up. Robert, instead of them boycotting Target and Walmart, they should be shopping there to get supplies, help out homeless people, like that lady who lost her 2 kids from the cold. Yes, Robert. Katrinka, I blew my money at the casino, so I can't afford Target. Dorian, MLK says that the 2 most dangerous things is sincere ignorance and consciousness, stupidity. Okay. Chubbs, when there's only 1 store left in America and prices are so high, they would wish Target and Walmart and McDonald's were still here. Then Chinese will be eating my Big Macs. Chubbs does not want anything to happen to those Big Macs. Chubbs, we can't let them take your Big Macs. He was called Dr. Bryant. He should be called Dr. Bozo. Yes, truth bomb. Cammy, Robert Butler. Yes, why no mention of those poor babies? That's who they should be helping, since you want to help your people so bad. So this was, what did they call this? Was Blackout Friday? Let me see if I can find that, get you guys some numbers. Blackout Friday boycott. Okay, I have it. All right. So they don't have any statistics. How you doing, Prosperity? They don't have any statistics. Hold on, the Hill. Let me see. I'm trying. I want some statistics. I may have to wait actually, because they this was from the morning. Okay, now wait. How you doing, Prosperity? Jamal down there at stillbirth needs to take 40 days getting caught up on his child support. Oh my God. Ruby, that's what he needs to be focusing on. Oh my God. Let me see. I'm still trying to find Blackout Friday boycott. Okay. Robert, he said God is on his side. I hope God rebukes him. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm still looking. Some consumers. Okay. Maybe I have it. Is this it? Okay, I did find. All right, I found something, but again, I want statistics. All right, AP News. All right, that's not it. Hit that like button for me, please. Deceptive subscribe. All right, I'm still not finding. Let me see. Let's see. Blackout Friday. All right, I'm going to try one more time. I want some statistics to share with you. Let me see. Okay. All right, I'll go to the Clinton News Network, otherwise known as CNN. All right, I'll pull this up for you. And then we'll be done, and then we can go. All right, hit that like button for me, please, folks. Okay, present. All right. You know, I have to take you to the Clinton News Network from time to time. Phone in pocket. Okay. If I missed your comments, I'm sorry. I was trying to find this. I wanted to share this with you before we left. Treese Jones used to shop at Target at least once every week, spending between $75 and $200 on each trip. Jones, a 32-year-old Black woman from Dallas, said she enjoyed browsing the store aisles for some of her favorite Black-owned brands, including Pattern, Ezra Coffee, and Design Essentials. But when Target announced in January it was pulling back from diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, including a commitment to expanding Black employee representation by 20%, Jones said she felt betrayed. It was very easy for me to say, oh, well, I can spend my Black dollars elsewhere, Jones told CNN. She said she would no longer shop at Target. Instead, she plans to patronize locally owned retailers and buy directly from the Black-owned brands sold at Target. So some of the people are saying, yeah, they're just going to go to their websites and buy directly. But again, folks, that's great for those businesses. But if if Target continues to lose money, they're going to start laying people off. Boy. So where are we here? Jones, a finance manager, joins a growing number of Black consumers collectively boycotting Target and other retailers that have reversed DEI programs in recent weeks amid backlash from President Donald Trump and his conservative allies. Last month, Trump ordered all federal DEI workers to be placed on paid leave and signed an executive order targeting private companies with DEI programs. Trump has suggested DEI disregards merit and hiring practices, saying his administration is elevating competence over everything else instead of the DEI policies that were pursued by the Biden administration. Okay. Across the country, faith leaders and civil rights activists are calling for boycotts, urging Black consumers to redirect their spending to Black-owned businesses or stores and companies that remain committed to DEI. The Reverend, here we go, the Reverend, the crook, Jamal Bryant of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Stonecrest, Georgia, is leading one such boycott. He is urging Black Americans to stop shopping at Target and to sell their stock in the retailer for Lent, a 40-day period of prayer and fasting that this year lasts from March 5th until April 17th. Bryant told CNN he hopes at least 100,000 people will register for the Target fast, described on its website as a spiritual act of resistance. Participants are encouraged to purchase products from Black-owned businesses during this time. He said the Minneapolis-based retailer has shown an absence of conscience by making pledges to the Black community after George Floyd's murder in 2020 and then reversing them nearly 5 years later. It's a slap in the face to that local community and to the family, Bryant said. Bryant said he's demanding that Target restore its commitment to DEI, including honoring the company's $2 billion pledge to the Black business community. And those of you who are just coming in, I share, you might have to go back. I did share a video, and he was talking with Roland Martin, and it shows everything that they're asking Target for. Jamal Bryant must not read the word prosperity. We know he's a crook. Beverly White, I guess the Democrats are happy now. Sad. Right. They're going to do everything they can to try to destroy everything. It's just sour grapes. This is what happens. This is from Ruby. This is what happens when you have an ill thought out plan and no end game. Right. They shouldn't have put that cosplaying Black woman in front of us anyway and think that we were stupid and weren't intelligent enough to figure out their shell game. A spokesperson for Target declined to comment on the boycott, but shared a document outlining the retailer's belonging at the bullseye strategy. The strategy emphasizes a commitment to recruit and retain team members who represent the communities we serve and offer an assortment of products and services that help all guests feel seen and celebrated. And here you see a community advocate. I guess they got their little 5 minutes of fame. They cut up their Target credit card during a news conference outside of Target's corporate headquarters. Okay, and I won't read all that. Let me see. I may be able to find one more thing for you. Hold on. Because remember, they said Target apologized to them for removing it. Yeah, Target apology, DEI. Yeah. Oh man, so Target is they're in a quandary right now. Oh my God. Woo. Let me see what I can get here. All right, let me go back. So they did apologize, right? Ricky Clover, Pep Talk 101, help Black folks by hurting Black folks. Ricky Clover, exactly. Oh man. Where are we here? And then there are some people saying that they're begging for Black. So I don't know. Some are saying that they apologized. Some are saying that it wasn't really an apology. Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, right. Robert, they are hurting the Black employees who work at the store. Exactly. And I told you a lot of them are going to the store and getting buggies full of items, letting these people ring all this stuff. This is what they're doing to the workers. So you're mad with corporate. You're hurting the local store employees. Ruby, I live right outside of Atlanta, and I guarantee you there are not enough Black businesses to pick up the slack for Target Walmart. Right, Ruby? Exactly. What is he talking about? Wow. So I don't know. Now they're saying that there was, I don't know. I'll try one more thing. And then we'll get out of here. Let me see. Target apology letter. Let me see. So this is a CBS website. So let me see. Shaka recent moves to so Target's in a mess right here. They are, yeah. They're in a mess. What are your thoughts, folks? OMG. Tell me what your thoughts are. What is your thought process? I'm telling you what mine is. Chubbs, another great show from Miss Rowland. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much, Chubbs. I'm glad you're feeling better and you are definitely on the mend. All I can say, folks, is all of us on here are intelligent enough not to, give this a second thought. We know what this is about. They're still angry that the Curry Queen did not win. They're going to do it. If it takes them trying to shut down corporations and Black people lose their jobs, oh, well, they don't give a care. Okay. And they just don't. Let me show you this. This is what I think about Jamal, Bryant, and all of the rest of the bootlicks and the Democratic shills. This is all I have for them. Viola Davis. Okay. I'm not listening to any of that crap. Right, Prosperity, the Curry Queen. They're all still upset about her losing. Okay. And I love it. Someone send me a little violin in the comment section. They're still playing that little violin. I don't give a care. They'll get over it. They'll have to, but they're going to try to destroy as much as they possibly can. I'll come on tomorrow and probably talk about the former super mayor. She is crying foul. She is talking about all kinds of things that were done. Oh my God. Good night, Chubbs. I'll see you tomorrow, love. Tomorrow evening, I'll probably thank you, Beverly, for the violin. Oh, those of you that were here with me, we were talking about the election results in Dalton Village with the super mayor. Chris Jones, how you doing, love? Thank you so much. Chris, go back and check the video, love, and leave me a comment, and let me know what you think. I'll be live tomorrow. Yeah, Baldwin Birds, yes. One of my favorite Linda Ronstadt songs from 1980. This song is dedicated to the former super mayor. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. You make me hurt so bad. Now, I had to go back to get that. That's Linda Ronstadt, 1980. And you guys keep Linda Ronstadt in your prayers. I think she's like 78 years old. And she has a lot of health problems. She doesn't have Parkinson's, but she does have a disease very similar to Parkinson's. So she's struggling right now health-wise. Okay, so let's lift up Linda Ronstadt. Oh my God, she had so many hits over the years. I love it. And let's see, what else did I have to share with you? I think that's it, really. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you really want to help me out, share this on your Facebook page, share this on your Truth Social page. Oh, Ruby, yes. Tomorrow's the 1st. Tomorrow's the 1st. They will be in Target and Walmart stocking up, Ruby. I think I will go to Walmart. Now, I don't shop at Target anyway. I don't shop at Target though, because to me, it's so far out of the way. They're not everywhere like Walmart's are, because I tell people think I love Walmart, but I'm like, they're just so convenient. So I'll go in Walmart and check it out because they're telling Black people not to shop at Walmart, Target, McDonald's. Oh, it's crazy. I don't listen to those people. I'm gonna do my own thing. All right. Another song in memory of the former Superman. Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust. Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, I'm going to get you too. Another one bites the dust. All right. Robert, the pastor who took those items at checkout and didn't buy it, shame on him. He could have bought it. Robert, thousands of dollars. And so you're mad at corporate. Yeah, and he did that. He said, I would pay for this, but you got rid of your DEI program. And he walked out. And you're a preacher. Get out of here. Yeah, Prosperity said, bite the dust. Yes. I mean, make it make sense, people. These preachers, oh my God, they're awful. And let me see. Let me drop. Those of you who are new or here for the first time, I'm going to drop this link. So if you want to know anything else about Jamal Bryant, oh my God. Yeah, I already did a video on him, and there is no way I would be attending that church. How the heck could he help me get to heaven with the lifestyle that he's living? There is no way I would go to that church. Oh my God. Let me see here. I'm going to drop that link and then we're going to get out of here. Here it is. All right. So make sure you check this video out. Here it is. Okay. Those of you who were not here initially, everything you need to know about Pastor Jamal Bryant, it's in, yes, right. Give him the boot, Prosperity. It's in that link that I just dropped. And those preachers' kids that live like there is no heaven. Exactly. Good night, Rue. All right, good. Yeah, it's Friday night. We're all going to go take a shower and relax. Get ready for the weekend. Yes, I enjoyed all of you. And I'll be live tomorrow. And of course, Sunday, Miss Prosperity will be back. So make sure you're here for that. Cammie said, I feel bad for the workers that had to put back all those products on the shelf. Cammie, a preacher did that crap. A man of God? More like a man of Satan. Get out of here. Yeah, he said, I would buy this, but you got rid of your DEI program. So, and he just walked out of the door. You too, Miss Prosperity. I'm going to go. I'll come to the comment section and talk to you as long as you're there. Thank you again for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. And I'll see you tomorrow afternoon.